Are you amenable to video games? Gotten way faster these days. Yeah, levels seem fine. Let me double check. By putting headphones in and putting hands over my ears. Probably turn it down just a little bit. Check number 2. Okay, things seem fine. So the remote's over there. Alright, let's play us this video game. domenyX Generations. Hashtag Ropa? I don't know. I don't speak Portuguese. This is domenyX. Today is a very special day. domenyX streaming birthday is coming in a few hours. Geez, it's 13:50. I better run to open today's stream. Look at the balloons. Hello, troop. Today, we gonna play some games and celebrate my... Loud noise. Hey, dude, not cool. You forgot to invite me. xynemoD. Nobody likes a party pooper. Hey, not cool. Relax. I don't want to give any trouble today. I came to let you know, to let you meet someone interesting. What? Who is he? A bad cosplay of me? Where am I? You guys interrupt me in the middle of my live stream. You two are domenyXs from parallel worlds and universes. Do you like the surprise? I guess no. This sounds very suspect. What are your plans? I just giving to you party some fun and to myself with this gift I received. Let me give to you, guys, a special gift. A one-way trip to the time dimension. Portal opens. xynemoD, you! What's up, Faro? Looks so empty without any splits, it's true. With the Control X in my possession, all the worlds are right in my hands. What are you gonna do, domenyX? Ha ha ha. What a trouble! 2 domenyXs from different worlds? xynemoD. Now I finally get that, I'm kind of done. It took me way longer than I should have. Have some really evil plans this time. Time to stop him and save all the worlds. Doing things at the moment you could use a test. Alright! After this, I'm happy to test anything that anyone throws at me. xynemoD. You may find your past villains there. Ha ha ha. domenyX, you're gonna pay. I'm gonna get that, Kirby. I'm digging this. This is a vaporwave sort of place. This is pretty. Though the Centurion Koopas are a bit strangely out of place. It's never stopped anyone before. Looks like we have dragon coins. That's good. Well, they appear to be lion? I'm gonna call those lion coins. Based upon what I can see, because they sure as hell look like they have lions on them. Stuff is essentially finished, just missing 2 cutscenes, but the gameplay is all there. Alright. I'd be happy to help you. I don't think this is going to take the entirety of the time I have allocated for this. Also, to be fair, I don't think I don't think it'll take that long, so I'm saying. The floppy disks are checkpoints. Collect them to save your progress through the level. Or it's throughout the level. NFT lion coins. I mean, since Snoop's been making coins now, they could be Snoop lion coins for all we know. I should have known better. Oh, it's a game controller. No, thank you. Alright, we hit the floppy disk, but we still need a lion coin. If I were me, I would have hit it up here, but apparently he's not me, so that's not going to be the case. It's probably up there. Sweet! Where's the nearest pit? The amount of time it took me to do this, I probably could have just died normally. No. Well, I will have to eventually update the stream title to make sure that Juby Hornet does not see the WL DC levels, in case he is still awake. Lion coins. Huh, those appear to be like Mario heads. Yeah, that's what I get for not paying attention. Gotta pay more attention to what you're doing. Fairly certain the level was basically over by the time the final lion coin came into view. I'm gonna try to get to avoid being hit by shapes this time. There we go. I do love it when those things fall off the top of the screen so you don't have to worry about them. I just made a bad choice. Unless, I just made a bad choice. Crap. I don't know what's in that block. Yep, I'll find out what's in the block first. Stream will become a 2-tile wide gap for Juby without a rush jet. Does Mega Man have a difficult time clearing two... Crap. I got nerd sniped is what happened there. Does Mega Man have that problem? I don't know, like, Juby is actually into, like, the whole Mega Man, custom level scene. Mega Man hacking scene, I suppose. Which is a perfectly fine thing to be into, as far as I know. Of course, there's nothing up there. That was a spite dupe. There we go. Let's see if stars make any difference. I kind of doubt they will. But we'll see. But quickly going back to WDLC, yeah, send me a BPS or something, and I will, like, make a queue, I guess. Ooh, these are different worlds. That's cute. Big City Tour. But yeah, it remains on my list of things to do is add the chat window to this overlay. domenyX. Is that Sao Paulo? Doesn't seem to be the one I live. Wait, is that Roman troopers? So yeah, some context. Based upon the submission text to this, this is, I think, is made for some sort of Brazilian YouTuber or Twitch streamer or something. That's all I know. I do not know this person. But given that there's two different forms that apparently you can switch between, I figured I'd turn off the character stuff at least for the time being. So far, it seems reasonably well put together, which is nice. Just gonna kill him because I don't trust him. Wonder what I missed by not going over the top. Not much. Alternate paths. They can be fun, or tedious. In fact, I'm looking at this and I'm seeing something. And I was right. Unfortunate. Oh, you. Yeah, I'm just gonna avoid that. Pick up the midway, and then worry about my other problems. I do kind of like the controllers, though. Those are cute. How strange. I really was expecting the star music to change from the default, but apparently not. Need to get embiggened. Oh no. I have star to abuse. I'm totally abusing it for this sort of purpose. Either way, in the next couple weeks, I'll have some time, probably, to do some stream investment work. Since I'll be on a train and won't be able to do much of anything else, stream-wise. Traveling from coast to coast via train is not for people who want to go places fast, as it turns out. Still want that beautiful star, though. Yeah! Got some 1-ups. I'm happy with that. Should set this up. Beautiful. Ibirapuera Park. It looks nice. It's parky. Terrifying, but parky. I think I could bop that fish. I'm not certain I like those Shy Guys, though. Let's see how we're doing. It's been 13 minutes and I've got 2 exits. We assume a constant rate. I am sad that I'm gonna have to lose this star onion. Wasting time doing things like hitting these blocks. No boomerang dealing for you. Definitely in the thanks I hate it territory. How do I do this without dying? I don't! And I proceed not to care. Problem solved. "13 minutes, 2 exits, and a cutscene." Yep. Well, and the mic check. The mic check takes like a minute. Because I never trust my setup because I have to reset it up every single time I do anything. But in general, I get a little bit faster once I'm warmed up. Maybe. And if nothing else, I have nothing planned tomorrow. D&D is not occurring, so there's interest in more WLDC testing. I will be around probably for that. Though admittedly it is getting pretty late at this point. Even that point. Go. All 5 done. Well, that could have been embarrassing. Let's see what else interesting has happened so far this week. Oh, I found something I've been looking for a very long time. I finally hold in my possession the proper recipe for a coconut monkey that PC Gamer published circa the year 2000. I'm looking on and off for a number of years, but never actually quite found it. And it was just sitting there in the Internet Archive. Like, they did a full... They OCR'd a bunch of PC Gamer magazines, and I found a letter to the editor asking for the recipe. It was actually kind of cool. Having looked at the recipe now, I don't know if I want to drink it. It looks like a Long Island iced tea mixed with a screwdriver mixed with something else. I'm not entirely convinced it's a good idea. Highway alert. The traffic is terrible today. Be careful with the bros along the way. In their fleet of flying bus? I don't think I like flying bus. Oh, these are regular buses. But that's fine. Never mind, flying buses. Had to be flying buses. Don't think I have any beef with flying buses. Flying trains, maybe. Flying buses, probably not. Sloped buses. I like the idea, but I don't think it's terribly practical. I thought I could dodge it. Either way, I was toast, because that bus was going to go. So I could have jumped off the Hammer Bro platform now that or the Shell Bro platform, now that I think about it. Now that I think about it. So we're having a power-up that's gray that doesn't kill you. I don't know why, but I keep expecting anything that color is probably bad for me. Nice. There we go. Now me and this bus can get along. Maybe we can't get along, bus. This level really wants me to be careful. Look at what the last hack I played that was dedicated to a content creator, I believe is the most generic term I can use. I guess we gotta try the upper path. What was a truck punchline if I'd ever seen one? Alright. So nothing of importance was either way. Nothing of import was either way. Ha! I knew there was a secret there. I'm actually kind of digging this guy's aesthetics. Like, he's going for this kind of vapor wavy thing. He's hiding coins in places I like to find them. You get pizza when... Oh, there's something up there. What the heck? How do I get up there? I need a... Not a bus. Definitely not a bus. MegaStriker. Oh, a moon. Lovely. And, of course, no top to that part, so you can just kind of jump off of it. That was a terrible idea now that I think about it. Simply awful. Okay, I still need to find that last dragon coin, or lion coin. There we go. Into the drink. I do think my policies actually make it a lot harder on myself to beat these things. The more I think about it. Yeah, I'm pretty optimistic about this hack. I don't think I'm gonna have to reject it so far. This guy clearly knows what he's doing. I didn't actually check on his like prior hack history or anything. But while I disagree with him about the use of Hammer Brothers everywhere, this is pretty good. Oh, what's up, Matt? How you doing? Is this hack based in Rio? I believe it kind of is. The basic premise is this is like a birthday hack to a Brazilian Twitch streamer, YouTuber type of person. I don't know this person, either in like the I'm aware of him or personally know him kind of way. So it seems like a very strange hack so far, but enjoyable. Like, no real problems, I've discovered. This is a cute gimmick. The really angry Chuck. But yeah, it's pretty good so far. It's a very strange world, the world of Brazilian ROM hacks in general. Very strange. I'll get another one in a second, I know it. 3 dragon lion coins. Still waiting for Snoop Dogg coins. You can tell by the park. Are you aware of that place? Do you know more about... You probably know more about Brazil than I do, because I know very little about Brazil. I would imagine most people know more about Brazil than I do. This was... I need to bait him backwards. I need some space. And there was no midway, so I can just beat this level. Brazilian, so yeah. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, the red check was dangerous. But we managed to circumvent him. And there was no midway on that level, so that made it a lot easier. And faster. Time for some Jazz Jackrabbit music. It's a game I probably should give another shot to. On stream sometime. Played the Christmas Jazz Jackrabbit a couple last year. Basically, I found a bunch of random like Christmas DOS games and played them on stream using the DOS machine. It's a park in Sao Paulo. Oh, I always get this level mixed up. You're right. This is Lost Vikings. I should play Lost Vikings. Lost Vikings is pretty cool. Stylistically, it just reminds me so much of Jazz Jackrabbit that it tricks me. You are correct. Wait, what? It's 8 a.m. That's not how time zones work. I'm pretty sure Brazil is not 8 a.m. No, that can't be right. It's like 4 a.m. in Brazil. Guess you're saying Portugal. Guess it could be 8 a.m. in Portugal. You live in Portugal. Okay. That explains everything. God. Mistakes were made. Brazil, but moved to Portugal 3 years ago. Okay, that makes sense. I was, in fact, list of stupid things. One of the Discords I was in, someone linked a phone number that constantly repeats Harvard sentences, which are used to judge audio quality. Things like, the spot on the blotter was made by green ink, and so forth. Which I am actually familiar with thanks to a Mystery on Puzzle, circa 2006. But my personal favorite weird phone number that does a thing when you call it is the time-keeping one that NST has that plays a weird tone and tells you the time in both UTC and, I believe, Eastern. Which is why I was even thinking about the conversion today, because the conversion to Eastern from where I am is 8 hours. Which is why I was like, oh, Brazil, that can't be right. But yeah, 7 a.m. in Portugal makes perfect sense, because Portugal's basically about as far west you can be on UTC as possible, that in Spain. My geography is not very good, so feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Is there a midway? Did you just, give up on the concept of midways? There we go. So, there you go. Baron Carote. What? You already here? God damn it. Get away! They give me this world, and now it's mine! I really wish I could, but instead I have to drown myself. So there you go. That's the story of today. I dialed a silly phone number and listened to something read me the time. I guess the other mildly useful, interesting story is I discovered a drink recipe that I lost for a number of years. It was sitting on archive.org the whole time. Well, not the whole time. Pretty soon thereafter. Someone finally uploaded a bunch of PC Gamer magazines from the 2000s. And so I found a copy of the recipe. And the thing about it is, I always knew that the recipes I found online were wrong, because I remember reading another letter to the editor about how he had tried to order this in a restaurant, or a bar, and they asked to substitute coconut rum for coconut milk. Oh, hey, look, it's cracked. Baron Carote, stop burning Sao Paulo with your troops. Stop messing with my business. I shall dispose of you. Okay. This is a noob boss. God, I hate fighting these things. You never know what they're gonna do. They gave me, and it became mine. At least as I'm being gifted something that doesn't belong to you. Yeah. The thing about the drink, though, is it looks like it's effectively a Long Island iced tea mixed with a screwdriver. It doesn't look very good now, knowing what I know now. So, oh, noob boss, not new boss. There's a few different bosses you can use and customize using very simple mechanisms on SMW Central, and one of them is the noob boss. That's actually what it's called. Oh, intriguing. Okay, nothing up here then. There's a few other common bosses you see a lot of when you're doing this sort of thing, just because they're relatively easy to use. But the noob boss is one of the most common bosses. For some reason, I didn't think I could stand on these things. No worries. It's one of those things where, mishearing it is really easy to do. Especially if you're not familiar with the concept from SMW Central. Well, I enjoyed my cave while it lasted. not one of my smarter moves, I will fully admit that. But yeah, so far I'm enjoying the hack. It's got a unique flavor to it. Brazilian hacks tend to be a bit on the stranger side of things compared to most average other hacks, I suppose. I was busy like thinking of ways I could be able to get up there using fancier mechanisms, but no, the game just kind of hands it to me. I'm still looking for a place to take off. A little bit of slowdown there. There's a lot of geometry in this. Yep. Yep, there is. And yeah, the diskette. I like the diskettes. Again, I know nothing about the streamer, so I kind of hope he like plays DOS games or something now because of the diskettes, but it's impossible to know. Or more accurately, I'd have to go and do some actual research if I wanted to know, and I'm kind of lazy. Given I pretty much just looked at what was in the queue this evening instead of doing that research. Alright, into the drink. Know nothing about this guy whatsoever either. Yep. It's one of those things where, like, it's very easy not to know about these things. Just flat out. Like, there's a decent number of people who are streamers who are in my time zones and speak English that I don't know about. Okay, spin flying's disabled, certainly. Is regular flying disabled? Yep, okay. Well, no flying makes this a lot easier to moderate. When you can't fly, you can't get above the level nearly as easily, and so I generally am a lot kinder to hacks that just don't let me do that. It's been a while since I've run across a hack that does that. Glad I tried. I would have been very frustrated later. I keep thinking these are gonna fall, and I know I shouldn't keep thinking that. When will games move on to having battery-backed RAM chips, EEPROM, or flash memory to save your progress? Instead of floppy disks? Or in general? Yeah, I guess I wonder what the first game that actually did saves was. Wouldn't surprise me if it was like Zork. Special power. This is a super ban hammer. Use it across the Shinobi Plains. You cannot save it or take it to other levels. Yeah, that's how you do special power-ups. Well, I always called him 3.5 inch, as opposed to 5.25 inch, since I did use both at various points in my life. We were computer people when I grew up. Very early. My mini... was it? Microcomputer, I believe was the term of art at the time. This worked out. I feel like it shouldn't have, to be honest. Oh, I'm sad I don't have another band hammer. Never mind, I have another band hammer. Now I'm sad I don't have another band hammer. It's interesting the power-up animation doesn't actually stop the world. Alright, that's the 5th dragon coin. I can die happy. Yeah, we are gonna ban those fools. No better tool than the ban hammer. I'm not convinced I like this particular power-up in the way it's implemented, but I do love the concept that it represents. Go. Let's see, how many exits am I at now? Like 5, I think? I wanted a pretty good clip. I will say the level design is pretty amenable to moderation, which always helps. The last few hacks I've done, I've had that property. Love the concept of being able to ban people from ever seeing you again via murder via blunt force trauma. Oh, crap. I thought I did that in the wrong order. Well, it worked. Apparently we're Tails now. I was gonna disable it just because, you know, I was worried that the stuff might not work, but you know, now that it's here, what can I do? How you doing, Fedora? It's more of it being like a virtual concept made into a physical concept. You know, scudomorphism. Much like the diskette being a save icon, the band hammer being a hammer is that sort of thing. Gotta hate Donkey Kong Country 3. That's a secret. Area. So I'll spar a little bit there. Would you mind to let me alone? Take this moon with you, and good luck. Don't mind if I do. I do not care for DKC3. DKC2 is basically the best SNES platformer. DKC3 has weird problems. And this track in particular reminds me of that, like, really long and irritating elephant levels, where you're doing the same puzzle gimmick over and over and over, which isn't terribly interesting when you get down to it. Also, everything in DKC3 just looks like it's made of plastic, like, it's all bad toys. Like, if you told me it was brought to me by Mattel, or the game was brought to you by Mattel, I would believe you. I shouldn't have even tried, this isn't Toho. Also, because I forgot to ask, how you doing, Fedora? Let's try that again. Let's see if we can get the moon again. I'm kind of wondering if there's like a moon per level, or if it's some other thing. A grand total of 2 elephant levels like that. Yeah, but they're so plodding. They take forever. And they're not fun. Not to mention, like, how the DK coins are implemented. Like, each one, like, the idea of the Creme Guardian is a good idea. The fact that it's the same basic puzzle every single time gets old pretty quick. Like, if they had been added as a way to get the DK coin, yeah, that'd be cool. But as the sole way to get the DK coin, I find them to be very irritating. This doesn't bode well for me. The Twilight feel you think is intentional? I mean, even if it's intentional, I think it still looks kind of bad compared to the prior 2 games. Like, 2 had such a consistent and strong theme with the pirate stuff, and then what does 3 really give us? Like, he's a mad scientist, but his minions aren't mad science minions. Shoot. Like, I just feel the whole game just doesn't make a lot of sense, and given the fact that we now know that it was sort of made by the B team, it's not terribly surprising. I think that's the order I wanted in. The A team was working on N64 stuff at the time. Have I already crossed the save thing? I don't think I have. mistakes were made. There's the save thing. Bit of a robot feel, not quite toy-like. Water level has to have a lone section at the end where you find a steel barrel. Yup. What's up, Tassa? How you doing? Yeah, made by the B team, just because Rare was divided amongst themselves to work on various projects. And sort of the future of that sort of thing was on the N64 instead of the SNES, so A team went over there. B team made DKC3. Like, they're cute. If they were one of the options, it would be fine. But, you know, you got 40 levels of the same thing. That's the problem. Oh, this is gonna get irritating quick. This is one of those, thanks to chat hacks, I'm so very used to this kind of nonsense. Things. Also really glad I turned off the other light. Ooh, same frame. I might have to focus for a minute here. Sounds like a Battletoads song. Crap! I couldn't jump. Windowsers are specifically the pink ones. No, I believe they were working on Banjo-Kazooie. I think that was Rare's first foray into the N64, if I'm not mistaken. DK64, I think, was between Kazooie and Tooie, but my knowledge about this particular era isn't very good. Windowsers from Brutal Mario, I could see that. One of those things that's in the gigantic list of random things I could stream that I have not gotten around to using in like a long time. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take a death here to test the theory once I get back to that kind of section. Because I'm really curious about my inability to jump on the falling platforms. Alright, you can in fact jump off of them. I don't know what I was doing wrong. Yeah, I think I saw a video about what they were working on at the time, and then like they'd come up with like an open world collectathon for the Super Nintendo, but it didn't work really well, and then they did something else. Like, it was an interesting video, but I think I might have fast forwarded a bit too fast through some of it. I mean, DK64 is an interesting game. I don't know if it's less than DKC3. I'm not touching that until I actually play it, which I have not done. Looks like the ninjas don't want you to get closer to you to their second dojo. Watch out for the spiky bamboos. Okay. I'm gonna guess those kill you. Jumping ninjas are weird. Can I spin jump with these? Yep. Hello. You can't banhammer in the air. Wow, that's obnoxious. Not only did it send that to my chat, it also sent it to as a PM. That's really stupid. I want to ban them. Hey, I did this wrong. Oh well. I can fix this. Problem solved. That's a wall. Damn bamboo walls. Why I thought that was a ninja. One of my smarter moves. Oh, I should have made it more dramatic, shouldn't I? You are banned! Push the button. But alas, I did not. These following ninjas are weird. Really add that to... You know, actually, yeah, you probably should add that to the higher Mormon strings. That reminds me, I need to actually figure out when I've got time to do some chat hacking stuff. Since we haven't done it in February, and unless I really want to do it this weekend, we probably won't. Oh, the bamboo kills you. Well, I'm glad I learned that now. It was still funny. Yeah, it's true. It was still funny. It was apropos. Let's go get rid of this ninja. It's been bugging me. Yeah, it told me. I didn't think it would instantly kill me. I thought it would hurt me. Those are two different things. Two very, very different things. Yeah, I was big. Which is why I was confused. Pretty sure I was big. Yeah, it's kind of difficult because he's very orange in both states. But we'll test it out really quick, because I think we spawned close enough to a bamboo to test this theory. Wait. This proved nothing. Okay, first kill the ninja, then jump over the throwing star, then become embiggened. Maybe I was wrong. I'd have to check the VOD. Oh, it might be the case that, like, being in the hammer state doesn't count right for that. No, hammer state has at least given me a hit in the past. Well, we'll see when we get to the side there, because I definitely hit it on the side. Alright, so good to know I can kill those things. And these jumping ninja stars are definitely not getting on my Christmas list. Yeah, I was small. Yep. Not a marker to double check, but I imagine it won't matter. Since I can easily rewind the VOD a few minutes once I get to it later. It could be that the side does something slightly different, but either way, I'm not going to worry too much about it. Wait, what? I think if I, like... Okay, that makes sense, actually, because that's how this has worked the whole time. I'm just gonna keep dying on the screen. Repeatedly. Forever. There goes my... I think I'm doing slightly faster than, you know, I was at the beginning of this. It's not like this is a hard level. I'm just playing badly. Also, while the hammer's cute, it's not a very good power-up. Not unless you use it while jumping. effectively. Got that little bit of rage there where I'm just going to kill everything that I can. Feeling better already. Way better with a cape than with the weird... Never mind. That makes more sense than when he was throwing fish in Molly's level. What's up, Zuccotti? How you doing? On. There we go. Alright, I need to not die. Get that last coin. So I have to beat the level again. Okay. There we go. You're doing amazing. Sounds like you're feeling kind of catty. But that could be a good thing too, I suppose. I feel like these blocks should be breakable, given I keep indicating I should be standing on them. Maybe that's just the trick to the whole thing. Trying to convince me to stand on them. And that is why those blocks exist, as we've just learned this moment. No, thank you. Problem solved. Pat, watch out! Those spikes are a one-touch kill without a super mushroom power-up, which you do not have right now. Well, thank you for the bit, Fisk bit. You have taught me a valuable lesson. After I got past the end. And, Paul. Thank you. Thank you very much for the tutorial, the unskippable tutorial. Mega Man and Roll would be proud. Those power-ups are weird. Bonk. Bonk. Satisfying when you actually pull them off, but weird. Anyway, how you doing, Fiskbit? I think I may end up having to play Zelda 2 at some point in the near future. And I'm a bit scared. Weird to get the freebie twice. I don't think you actually, like, hold these in your item box. I knew it. Tails is honking the horn again. What's the issue with Zelda 2? Oh, I've never played it. When I was playing through Final Fantasy VII the other day, who was it? It wasn't Kappa. Someone brought up the request a game reward and asked about how that worked, and Nintendesi seemed interested in requesting Zelda 2 at some point. Whether or not that happens, we'll see. But it is a possibility, especially since I have the setup for it. I'd say I don't get hit a diskette yet. Helped someone test his Wordle on consoles. Dendi is unhappy with it. Why am I not surprised Dendy... Why is Dendy unhappy with it? Like, what is he doing that is so timing sensitive? It's Wordle. He's drawing a relatively small number of letters to the screen. I'm certain there's a good reason for this, but I'm just blanking. You don't know. It's actually really weird. Alright, well, I'm glad that it is definitely in the case in that bucket of this is strange, weird shit, as opposed to, no, that makes sense. Wordle should be complicated if you're going to play it on a not exactly Nintendo clone. Because the Dendy is also itself very, very strange, historically. I guess there's probably going to be a boss at the end of this. Cool. Doesn't occur in emulator either. That's not surprising. Wait, the Dojo Masters are Platinum Lions? Oh, that explains the coins. Well, what should I have expected? Ninjas? Heh. Or neh. Custom Reznor fight. Not complaining. Not good at it, but not complaining. But yeah, the only, like, thing about Z2 is historically, I've known it to be not a very good game, but, you know, I probably shouldn't bash it too much. I don't really care for the music in it. I find it to be a bit repetitive. But that's about, like, the worst I could say. Oh, yeah, and the flashing. Like, but there's, a good patch to prevent it from being annoyingly flashy. So, the excuses are not very much in terms of not doing it if someone actually does request it. Probably post Final Fantasy VII, I would imagine. I shake my fist. Alright. With that many stupid errors, I think I need to get up and use the restroom. I'll be right back. Okay, life is better now. Look at that. So much better I even got in the pipe. Alright, so... But yeah, it'd be fun to do more NES stuff, since I've gotten, like, most of the tech figured out for that. I've got my EverDrive, I've got a proper AV Famicom that probably won't explode in the near future. You know, no promises, explosions just kind of happen, you know how that goes. But that sort of thing. Sometime in the near future, when I'm feeling it, I'll probably play a bunch of Mario 2 stuff. I still want to play the Yellow Submarine hack, and in addition, and actually beat Return to Subcon, though I've lost my save file from like 2 years ago. So I'll just probably want to replay it from start anyway. Especially before Return to Subcon 2 comes out, because that'll be a good time. And then, of course, Mario something extra. I forget exactly the conjunction of words. But the word extra is there. The words Mario Bros are there. It's the Metroidvania thing. It's kind of cool. Beat extra Mario Bros. Thank you. That helps. Will I play VLDC 11? Maybe? Like, I've got a fairly short list of, like, non-moderation hacks I want to play that aren't Kaizo, to be fair, to make sure that make that clear. VLDC 11, I think, might be a candidate for, like, throwing at chat hacks. I need to make sure that the mapping works. I think it's an 8 megabyte ROM, and I don't remember if my mapping works with 8 megabyte ROMs. Or I could just throw that in as, like, a derpy thing to play. Would imagine the thing I want to do most with, like, contest levels right now would just be placing WLDC levels, especially after they come out. There are some people whose levels I'm looking forward to playing if they actually do finish their levels. And other people whose levels I fully expect them to finish and should still be fun, and I hate these ninjas. Extra Mario Bros. Is not... You know, you'd think that. You would really think that. But somehow, it's one of those names that just somehow it gets to me. So I want to say I did end up playing briefly, like, Mario Brothers Extra or something the other day. Like, I think I played a hack that had that name. Or a similar name. I'd have to check my logs. So I can get hit in exactly the same places. I'm very happy to be hit somewhere else. Not there. Little VLDC. And it's fun. I hate these ninjas. Yeah. But yeah, it can be fun to do that chat hacks on it. It's one of those things I'll take a look and see how things are working. We're definitely going to do chat hacks. It'll probably be a weekday sort of thing. Or maybe a Friday sort of thing. As opposed to like a Saturday, a whole Saturday and Sunday sort of thing, just because these next couple of bits, I don't necessarily have the time or gumption to make sure everything's working for it. Due to my prior engagement of D&D being cancelled for Friday, I was thinking about making it that. Oh god! I really hope it saved my progress. I don't know why this is happening, but only in very specific, like, levels or something. Alright. Yeah, you might have unknowingly broke it. Apparently dumb shit doesn't work while Tails does, or some variant thereof. It's probably fine. Yeah, it's fine. I lost no measurable progress, and I still have plenty of lives. And I don't know why that character did that. Let's try it again, since it Paper John when I crashed it. Let's see if it does this again. Yeah, dumb shit crashes it in this level. Let's see if I do it beforehand, if it still crashes. It must be like, there's something in the level ASM that just makes it unhappy. Because if you do it early, it's not a problem, even though it looks horrific, because it's dumb shit. Once again, this thing is horrific. I think some of the mutants I made might have looked better. We are not going to keep this for a very long time. I'm just going to let you know that right now. After it crashed the game and all that. It's hopping things. They're so hoppy. Dumb shit is dumb. Yes. Truer words. Actually, probably there are truer words spoken. But definitely true. Like, I would say at least none of the other characters I have are this offensively bad. Even Diagonal Mario has his charms. Actually, no, Diagonal Mario is awesome, let's be honest here. Can I cape up these? I get cape so very rarely in this hack. It's always hard to tell what cape can actually do for you. Well, either way, there we go. All progress has been restored. Oh, deliberate hard crashes. The timing on that statement, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Yeah, there's some levels that do not like that. But we'll load Luigi on the world map and that should work. And then immediately enter the wrong level. Yeah, no worries. Things break. If there's anything I've learned in life, it's not worth getting mad over things like this. Plenty of things worth getting mad over. Like Python 3. Man, that was such a bad idea. But, you know, other than that, not too many things. Plus, I'm getting used to this for when I actually do a speedrun of this game, which will apparently happen at some point in the near future. Or not, you know, either way. Mostly just getting the mushrooms out of habit. Or coins out of habit. Yeah, I want to say it's the layer 3 stuff, but I really can't tell. At some point I'm going to have to, like, dig into it and figure out why it's failing. But it is kind of a pain because the mechanism is different. There we go. Any and all Python. I need to give that a better message, rather than lol no, which probably say something like, alerts do TTS, except maybe not right now. Guess I probably should know it. Make a guess as to whether or not it's implemented or currently on. Speaking of complete and utter failures, there was my complete and utter failure for the CD-ROM drive opening. Oh, come on! Alert to work the other day. It turns out that Final Fantasy VII is a lot pickier about its CD-ROM drives than I expected. I feel like I'm between the lions. Given they only fire like once in a blue moon, I really shouldn't have that much trouble dodging this. But yeah, for Final Fantasy VII, I was doing the CD-ROM drive opening thing. And, yeah, I did not like that. I had to hard restart the computer because the keyboard stopped being acknowledged. And then it took 10 minutes to coax the computer to turn back on. Really what I learned is, don't ever turn off that computer if I want to play it. fell through him. I mean, it's one of those cases where the reference probably may or may not follow very well. Between the Lions was a PBS show about reading. That was a direct reference to the New York Public Library, where there are in fact 2 large stone lions that guard the library. They have names. Don't really recall. Whether or not they actually successfully guard the library is a different question. Whether or not lions should be guarding books is also another reasonable question to ask. There we go. Great! I don't know what that means. I'm gonna assume it's Portuguese. Yeah, this was a lot easier when you're Luigi. Okay. JoJo meme, of course. I know yada yada does it. Much better. I'm not caught up on JoJo. I may never be caught up on JoJo. How am I doing? Since I can look it up over here. 10 exits after about an hour. Or 11 exits after about an hour. Angry star equals death. Oh god. It's that Kamikaze. Also, there's an arcade. There's a lot of angry stars here. I'm digging this. It's got like a demo scene feel. Crap. Alright, those explode. There's a lot to take in here. Part 4, onward, only epic stuff. Let me think, which part is part 4? Well, crap. This might be fine, I just need to get the last 2 dragon coins and it will be fine. No, it wasn't. Diamond is Unbreakable. Yes, I definitely saw... Wait, no. Diamond is Unbreakable was... Dang it. Well, at least I know what's in the box. I even came in a bit overpowered. Wait, what? At no point in time was I expecting that to be a pea balloon. But you know what? Style points. It's actually a pretty cool, it's actually, oh god, I had to make a choice and I don't like the choices I made. Yeah, that was an extra life. And that kills the game. I'm okay with that. Alright, I gotta turn that off. It's just crashing the game at this point. Alright. But I will honor it. No, it happens if it's in certain levels, I think. I beat this level. I don't need to beat this level again. I think it only happens if I'm in certain levels. I think there's some sort of ASM that does not play nicely with what I'm doing, though I'm not entirely certain how. Oh, was it Hotel California? Okay, you can't spin jump on that thing. I totally believe it, I just didn't spend that much time. I spent some time on the title screen, but I didn't spend time paying attention to it, if that makes sense. I want that thing. Get rid of both of these whispers because they're bugging me. I still can't believe they sent me a spam message without any link. Who does that? It's Brazilian Daisy World. Kind of like super Chinese Mario World. Okay, you can't spin jump on those. Need to learn a couple things first. Also, I'm going to set lives to 69 just in case. It feels like the thing to do. Yeah, now that I know I can spin jump on those critters, life should be mildly better. Or not. Yeah, next time it crashes, I'll let you listen. Or if we get to the end. This level is getting to me. Not happy about that. Very silly reasons. Given what I know, now I can basically spin jump on all of the enemies of known. Should be fine. So I keep not anticipating them. Nice! The double hit patch is apparently included. Okay, there's other shapes. It's off. I'm not turning it back on. When one has had this many resets, I think you just have to say at some point it's just not worth tempting more fate. Especially given how that works. I feel very good at what I do, so... Oh god, it's awful! She looks like Robotnik. Oh, none of the balloon sprites are good, but this is awful. Oh no. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, like from the version of the Sonic or whatever, the Sonic one that had Jaleel White, aka Oracle, do the voice acting. That's what it looks like to me, at least. Yeah, the Muncher save, indeed. It was a close thing. Into the game zone. As if we weren't already in a game zone. Oh. This is pleasant. Thank you for the GGs. Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay, I get it. Nope. Hey! Oh, that's really cute. I love that. Pack Muncher, or Pack... What do you call that thing? Pack Wiggler? I'm all for the Pack Wigglers. And this hack has character. God, the Pack Wiggler is so good. I am certain the Pack Wiggler is going to go in the YouTube description. It's just that good. I have to say, after the prior level, I'm very happy to have something very chill, by way of comparison. I should put a marker down to remind me to do a thing. Oh, for fuck's sake. Check the prior levels boxes in the P-Balloon section, which I can do much quicker and easier offline. And I have all 5 coins, so I should just die. Channel point to reskin the Munchers. Are Munchers in the global? That might be tricky to implement, because I don't actually know where Munchers come from in terms of their graphics. Given that they're global, I don't know if they get updated every frame, but if they do get updated every frame from the ROM, it actually might be possible. But I don't know. I'll go with currently possible, though I don't... Hey, Dr. Mario! Possible, but I'm not entirely certain it's a thing I want to do. Especially given that I probably have like 500 other dev things I need to do, including bug fixes and the like. Sad. Yep. I think they're global, with the exception of maybe the tile, castle tile set, which may use sprites instead. So they're probably... Oh, they might be decompressing those. That's where things get tricky. I need to replace graphics things in the decompression table, which is like something I probably should do anyway for various reasons. Mostly to make it so Mario's shoes don't look weird. No! I made my choice. Problem is not whether they're global, it's that Munchers are EX animated. I mean, the question really for me is, where did the tiles come from and where do they get put? Is the ultimate sort of beginning and end to how this should work for me. If it's just in WRAM, if it's in auto-scroller makes this hard. If it's all sitting in ROM and gets uploaded on the frame, then I can do something with that. But I also haven't used enough EX animation to really know how it works. I did it once and Jeff explained it to me, and like it was easy because I had a very, very, very specific thing in mind. And it was incredibly simple. I think even when I mentioned it, Rezi or someone told me, oh yeah, you're doing the easy thing. No wonder you had an easy time. But yeah, I can totally see this being platoon music. Bastard. I also believe this to be like Battletoad music. It's got the kind of bouncy aesthetic. Ow. Vertical auto scroll with normal horizontal scrolling. You're properly here now. Excellent. I've been here for a while too. But yeah, this is weird. It's funny, I've never actually played Splatoon. I've watched them on Twitch and YouTube, but never actually played it. It's got a cute aesthetic. I'll give Nintendo massive props for finding a way to make an arena shooter work without the whole, like, shooting aspect. Drop on my head. Then I'll be confused by this. Like, what am I going to use this key for? Oh, that's good. I guess I'll use it for beating the level. Good franchise. You've identified the Dendy askew. Well, congratulations. Seems like a hack. I believe it is, in fact, a hack. Good franchise, surprisingly dark in tone. Really? Alright, I'm gonna beat that level the other way first before I continue one way or the other. Oh, thanks for following, Era's Head TV. Hope you're doing well. We just learned that the background was was layer 3. Yeah, auto scrollers just don't give me a lot of space to talk, depending upon the nature of them. Yeah, I'm host. At least for what I want to do. Nintendo's pretty good at making cutesy looking dark-natured things. Yep, they are. On sports, every illegal instruction except one that's used by this game. Well, that would explain it. Why is he even using illegal instruction in this day and age? You should know better. Well, except they're kind of fun to use, I will admit. I never thought of Mother as all that cutesy. Certainly Kirby. Kirby definitely fits into that cutesy mold, but I never thought of Earthbound as being cutesy but dark. I kind of thought it got dark pretty quick once your fly buddy died. I guess, yeah. Maybe I just don't really care for the aesthetic of Earthbound. It's not a very pretty game. I'm still kind of annoyed at it because I chose my favorite food to be pizza, and it did not work that pizza delivered to me. It's one of those things that should just work, dang it. I'll go right side this time. I think right side's safer. This is the key. I don't need the key this time. That was bad timing. Okay. Ignore that. Go this way. Well, there was the 5th one. Things are looking up. Of course, still no midway, which is actually convenient for me. Well, unless I die, in which case it's most distinctly inconvenient for me. Oh. That was a level. It's not sure I liked it, but I think it was fun. They save cycles, it's true. Earthbound has an MS Paint aesthetic. I like it. I like the phrasing. Alright. We'll take the secret exit path for the time being. Thank you for the G. We'll see where this takes us. Exit. I guess I need a secret thing. And yes, that was secret. Sorry, that was definitely SMG music, which is good music. Yeah, that was Mario Galaxy. Ooh, perspective and chocolate balls. The fuck are these? I guess they're supposed to be like big ass tokens, maybe? I think that was a bomb. Yeah, they're definitely bombs. Beware of bombs. That's a bomb too. Is everything in this stage a bomb? Are the Koopas bombs? Is this Chuck a bomb? Just everything a bomb? I've never been so set up as the bomb before. You think it's 3D World? I'm not sure about that. I could have sworn it was Galaxy. Like, I'm not gonna go back and check right now. But yeah, I think everything explodes in this level. Except this thing. Which apparently I have no idea how to get past. It's not like Diagonal Mario where if a bomb exploded near you, it would take the whole game with it. There we go, much better. Is this mind game a bomb? What's the butterfly mean? Is this butterfly a ROM? A bomb? Hitbox on that thing is something. It was very much in the interest of not being exploded was how I was playing that. Okay. That's stupid. Let the big chocolate coin go. I think everything explodes in this level. Everything except the platforms, the ground, the Goombas, the Chucks, the footballs, the mushrooms, the coins. Fair. You're not wrong. It's the World Star from Super Mario 3D World. Huh? Alright. Didn't know that. Not know that. Nope. I'm getting this. I still haven't seen the midway yet, so I don't need to... May need to worry. Just a bit. Just a bit. Thank you for the Fs. Well, at least I don't have to go after the coins anymore. Got that going for me. Alright. This'll save me some time. Ah! Yes, I am in fact terrified of the big chocolate coin. I will take it all in stride, though. I have no luck with these things. Okay. There's the midway. I'll take it. There it is. Oh, man. It's not merely enough that they're also bombs, they're also going to eat me. Oh my god. Ah! Thing chased me dickety 6 miles. This level does not merit being this terrifying. But somehow here we are. Those things, those are like milk duds that want to eat me. There we go. Problem solved. Dome. Course cleared. Lock Dash Avenue. Oh no. Thank you for the G. Oh, it's another auto-scroller. I can stand on these blocks, that's fine. Spin! Okay, the blocks are so far not dashing at me. No, I don't think I will spin. I don't think I need to spin there. Okay, now I need to spin. It's even more terrifying because with a cape you can easily kill those critters before being able to spin jump on them. Now I need to make sure I keep them alive just in case. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, multiple problems in my plan. May as well get some practice because I'm going to have to come back for that coin. This was not one of my better plans. What? Okay, apparently you can't spin jump on those and they kill you even if you're in, like, some sort of stun state? Okay. This is fine. Regardless, we learned something useful here. Actually, we learned like 3 useful things. Don't spin jump on those things for one. Bonk. Leave him alone. He ain't hurt nobody. That's... Bonkety Bonkerino. Apparently Square Enix filed a trademark in Japan. Gex. I mean, I guess he's got 20 years more material to work with now. He can make jokes about, Billie Eilish. Who else is a big celebrity now? Who wasn't then? Paris Hilton? I don't know. This seems like a weird franchise to revive at this point in time. But, you know, who knows? Maybe Square's gonna do something cool with it. Like, there was a Bubsy revival. That was allegedly pretty good for being a Bubsy game. Could remain cautiously optimistic about it. But, I mean, let's be honest, it'll probably suck. about back to where I was before I fucked up the first time, and I can't do anything with these green dudes because they will just kill me. At least they can't jump. Look, I played the game this music is from. But I can't identify it at this moment. I imagine I was supposed to jump on the chuck for that. Nope. Of all the video game characters to potentially make a comeback, and see where this goes, see if it comes anyway. It's definitely Kirby. Yeah, it definitely has that Kirby bouncy, sort of bouncy nature. Viral Confrontation. Alright. I got lucky. Paxton's a bit louder than the others. Insanely so, but just does appear to be that way. There we go. Trust the milk duds. Really should never trust milk duds anyway. They're terrible for your teeth. Delicious, but terrible. Yeah, when was the last time I had milk duds? It's been a very long time. I think every time I looked for them, I didn't find them. I may not have looked very hard. Unlike Raisinets, I spent a long time looking for Raisinets. Ain't nobody have Raisinets anymore. I drove all the way around the country, and at no point in time did I find Raisinette-branded chocolate-covered raisins at any gas station in the nation that I stopped at. Now, to be fair, there were chocolate-covered raisins, just not Raisinette branded chocolate covered raisins. Alright, here we go. They are delicious. I don't know what to tell you. Coronavirus, you are the most despicable villain I remember that I have ever faced. Do you miss me, streamer? It's my time for revenge. Okay, I guess we're feeding to the coronavirus. It's this. It's the Lakitu ASM. Or the Lakitu Sprite. Yeah, I gotta wait. It's on 3, I think. 2, 3, slam. Gotta want to be closer when he slams. Just barely there. I could change color there. I probably shouldn't have taken that as a chance there. It was liable to kill me. There we go. Nice and easy. Fuck COVID. Salt has been ejected from your system. You're not a fan of the Lakitu boss, I take it, Faro. Like, I like to think that what happened really was when you typed that in, there was an awful lot of just fluid, salt, and otherwise it just ejected from your body. Only because of Arakin's recent hack. Latest hack. I must say I have not played that for some reason. Oh, that's a lot of Lotus. I don't think I like this much Lotus. Danger. Avoid Lotus as much as you can. No shit. The blue Lotus have homing spores and they will not stop that easily. Oh, I know what I hate. Oh, these are still not nearly as bad as the ones in Radish Kingdom. Well, it's both. It's both a Lava Lotus and a Lava Lotus. This is a Mega Man game. Oh, shit! It's a single Lotus that generates a lot of lava. Thank you for the raid, Shufta. How you doing? What were you up to? I'd have to assume it's Elden Ring or something else, because it is the Friday, I believe. How was the stream? Hope it was fun. I'm gonna let the box go now. I do love the box. Guess I should explain. I am PatCDR, moderator for SMW Central, and I enjoy hacking things on my Super Nintendo, which is why I have my alerts in-game and not out-of-game. That was in fact a real message box that popped up in this hack. Thanks to the power of USB to SNES. And now I'm terrified of lava lotuses, so I need to be quiet for a second. But yeah, otherwise good things. This is the first time I've encountered these blocks. I'll be annoying to have to encounter them at this point. Crap. Yeah, this is fine. No, it's not fine. Moderating a hack, actually. Had folks sent you over more moderating. Oh, nice. Hope it was a fun hack. Awesome, though. The message box in game. Am I a wizard? I have been called a wizard a few times. But, no, I'm just a hacker. Something anybody could have done, just nobody did. Well, not anybody, but sort of anybody in the anyone can cook sense of anybody. Wait, this... Oh, never mind, it's fine. I switched to jump patterns. But yeah, all my alerts for Super Mario World are in-game. I guess I also have that implemented for Final Fantasy V. Oh, that was the 5th Dragon Coin. That was actually a really good time to die. Yeah, I like to try and do fun things like that for my alerts. I like to implement... I have one of the worst cases of not invented here syndrome is really what the long and short of this story is. So for instance, since Matt asked, Final Fantasy VII was actually fun, but I had a bug with my alerts for that. So I have a physical Windows 98 machine. It holds up the SNES. And I was playing Final Fantasy VII for PC. And it ran into a problem. My idea for alerts when I'm playing like DOS games is to open the CD-ROM tray, which can be hilarious and irritating. Often both at the same time. But for some reason, Final Fantasy VII does not like having the disk open to the point where it will crash the game to the extent you have to actually reset the entire machine. It just does not tolerate having the disk popped out. So I put a second CD-ROM drive in there and thought that would solve the problem. No, it does not tolerate any disk drive popping out. It just doesn't. So I had to reset the machine, and then the machine didn't want to come back up for like 10 minutes. It was not one of my better moments of Twitch streaming, because it was literally 10 minutes of black screen while I complained to the computer from a distance. So I like to say that everything on stream is sort of best effort. It often works, but sometimes it doesn't. So for instance, usually I have a change character reward thing set up, which is why I'm playing Daisy in this hack that usually doesn't have Daisy. But it also crashes the game right now. So we stopped doing that after settling on Daisy, I guess. I don't think there was a midway, was there? Whatever. So, incredible. It's just a matter of knowing how to hack things. And I've been a programmer for a very long time. But yeah, this hack's pretty cute. It's dedicated to a Brazilian streamer who I've never heard of, which is not terribly surprising, given that I don't speak Portuguese or live in Brazil. Hey, Mario RPG music. I always like Mario RPG music. Oh, Thank you for following. Ah, dang it. I missed the name there. Hortense. Hortenzas? Burrow told you to do. Well, thank you, Yoshi. Thank you, Zenkin. A giant world? No, this is a giant kitchen. Where's the cake and pizza? Cake and pizza. Was that because Final Fantasy VII was a multi-CD game? So opening the tray would make it panic? Well, it is a multi-CD game. Final Fantasy VII for PC comes with 4 discs, an installation disc and 4 game discs. But even so, most games don't care too much if you eject the CD-ROM drive and generally can recover because they just retry the reads. Ooh, moon. But for some reason, Final Fantasy VII for PC just doesn't like it at all, and I don't know why. And it was a pain to do because the case doesn't actually really support all 3 devices I want to have hooked up that way. So I have 2 CD-ROM drives in there and a floppy disk drive just in case I want a floppy disk. And I do own I do own a floppy disk game and a few floppy disks, but I don't make much use of those. And the floppy disk game is actually better if you play the CD version, so I haven't played it on stream. Also because it doesn't work with the sound card, because the CPU is too fast. It's a long, arduous story. Really, what I should just do is give up and use ScumVM if I want to play that game, but I haven't. So. Totally not an account you have for your chat commands on your stream. You're lying in bed chatting on your phone. I forgot your phone is logged in to the chat account. Oh, I know how that goes. I've definitely gone into people's chats and talked to Speedy Catbot instead of as me. Better be careful with the giant fryers, or I'm going to turn into a deluxe combo of fries and cheddar. Doesn't sound very tasty, actually. There we go. Also, since we're talking about Mario RPG, if you have not played the Mario RPG randomizer, you should do it. It's fun. Not saying that just because I implemented some stuff for it. It's a legitimately fun randomizer. Because Mario RPG is fun, and therefore, we'll have a fun randomizer. I guess I also did make that food percent randomizer that I don't think anyone's ever used for Mario World, which was fun, but silly. There we go, perfect. Good time to die. Oh, what's up, Daiso? No more food percent. Well, the thing is, this was a food percent randomizer, so you could choose the foods. And so I set up a bunch of relatively reasonable presets and a bunch of non-reasonable presets. I think Desi suggested healthy snacks, or mom percent, where like celery sticks, bell pepper sticks, that sort of thing. But I also included the incredibly ill-advised, unless you're Andre the Giant, alcohol percent, which I did the math and I think would basically kill anybody who wasn't Andre the Giant. Had a couple other presets like Super Bowl, and I forget what other, like it's the general default. Oh, candy. I had like a Halloween setting for it. But you could choose whatever foods you wanted instead of having to like drink vanilla, because nobody wants to drink vanilla. So, nothing compares. Mario Archipelago when actually make the boss. The vanilla was good after 12 donuts. Today I learned. Also, I didn't realize there are that many donuts. Donut Plains is big. Oh, this is the new port of Siren. Actually, I like the older port better, but this song still kicks. I was at work this week. I've been working on some stuff relating to cryptography, as we were discussing. Keygen. And of course I had to pop in with my favorite Keygen music, which is Quasar's Funky Stars, though I prefer it to be remixed with Come On and Slam. But this track also slaps. Demo scene stuff in general, just so good. Yeah, This is why I like the other part better. This part is a lot more lively. I think it has like a better lead. But I'm bad at music, so I couldn't tell you what that actually means. Nope. I know better. But yeah, the Mario RPG multi-world thing was fun. That was fun. I had fun implementing that, but I lost some of the code for it, and the build process was arduous at best. I'd really need to rebuild a good chunk of that from the ground up if I wanted to put an archipelago. Just because it required using like lunar magic to merge ROMs, and I was doing all sorts of nastiness on the command line. It also took about 3 minutes to build a seed, which is not acceptable. So, except from Alex, original song from an artist. Oh, I thought it was a demo scene song. But yes, I guess that would also be original, I suppose. But I want to say it was my mod tracker song first, and then ported. Lost code, do I not get in it? Yes, I do not. So, the reason I lost code for it was because of a fairly dumb thing I did. I was running a version of Project Carl locally while doing dev work for it, and in fact, the Mario RPG side of things was literally a bunch of Carl modules that were carefully orchestrated to do the right thing. If you wonder where Curl and It came from, it was actually out of this project. I need to die now that I've hit the midway, and I think I have all 5 coins. So, when I ended up resetting that database, I lost some of the stuff that was working on the SMW side. I still have an awful lot of the @read addresses, I just don't have any of the write addresses. Not to mention that the way that was implemented needed some work. If I was gonna... Oh, thank you for following Zaykin Yoshi. This makes me wonder how many people's bot accounts I have following me now. Not like bot accounts, but like personal bot accounts. Because I think Task Puppet followed me a while ago. And I had Speedy Catbot follow me when I needed to test something earlier. And by earlier, I mean like earlier this year. I have a better test harness now, so I don't need to do that kind of thing anymore. Again, NIH syndrome. Oh, hey, I didn't do this last time. That was about as far as I could fall. But yeah, a little bit of regret there. I probably should have just... My other thought for that was to use the instance of Carl on PATCR. I should explain what Carl is. Carl is a module loader system for SNES games that works with ST to SNESes. It works on most arbitrary games. Well, it works on some arbitrary games. It doesn't work on all of them, due to a reliance on NMI firing, which doesn't always happen. And Squaresoft games especially do not like to have NMI fire. They like to wait for interrupt instead, without actually servicing that interrupt, which their prerogative, I guess. It's weird. Yeah, NIH syndrome. It stands for not invented here. I have an immense reluctance to use existing code when I could write some, which is always a bit of a bad thing for the stream. Which means some things take too long. To be fair, though, certain things I'm willing to definitely farm out. I didn't write my own serial code for talking to the SD to SNES. That would have been miserable. But other things I have to write myself. No, not the Institute of Health. But so because I had an arbitrary module loader, I could make that kind of thing work, and in fact use the arbitrary module loader for a non-trivial amount of other projects. You know, that wasn't the way to do it. Something which existed was SBC dumps for the Earthbound Halloween hack. Wasn't that another Toby Fox thing? I'm familiar with some of his work, and I think he did make an Earthbound hack before doing the other things he worked on. The other 8 things that have Metroidvania in them. I hate you, giant cookie. I think Mario RPG Random for multi-world would be the dopest thing to come out of the scene. Would also get a good chunk of folks in Mario RPG Randos in general. Oh, it totally would. It's just one of those things where it was just too jank. So, like, the biggest problem really was that I didn't trust my SA1 code, which is why I was the only person who ever played the Mario RPG side of that. Was just because the connection would occasionally break in unpredictable ways, and I'd need to be able to debug and fix it. During that thing, I was actually watching like 4 or 5 different logs while trying to play the game and comment at the same time, which I must say I think I did okay at, but it did help that I had other good co-commentators, especially when Pidge showed up the first time, and having Pidge there the second time, because Pidge knows Mario RPG like the back of her hand, possibly better. It shoots 2, then stops. But still hurts. I'm learning. 8 versions of Megalovania. That sounds right. In hell, there's a room that plays nothing but Megalovania. It's all in hell. Oh, it worked out in the end. It's one of those things, though, that it was just held together with too much duct tape and spit for it to be really a shippable product. I think now that my SA1 stuff is cooled a bit, had its annealing time. I'm never going to get past that section. It might be more feasible. Though probably the smart thing to do would be to implement it using the more standard QUSB to SNES stuff, which I kind of detest because you have to use a WebSocket to talk to the damn thing. Even though I use WebSockets myself, but that's neither here nor there. But it was a fun exhibition of, like, possibilities. Well, at least I'm past this part. Rudy. In all of the best ways. Okay. Careful jumps. Like a Yoshi's Story sort of thing going on. Hey, carrots aren't fruit! There we go. One of those things I insist upon doing is getting all of the dragon coins, which can make this a bit more painful than it needs to be. Times. Oh no. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. That convinced me to give another crack at it. Yeah, not today though. Groovy, Earthbound Halloween Hack, I Miss You album, Mario Megalo Strikes Back, Homestuck, Mother Cognitive Dissonance, Undertale, Smash Ultimate, now the one rhythm game in an editor. Wow. That gets around. In general, web stuff can eat refuse. WebSockets are pretty sweet. They are, actually. WebSockets are probably one of the more sane things to come out of the whole HTML5 push. You know, that and audio-video tags, they're actually not that bad. Like what we used to have to do with Flash, or weird embed tags, or however the hell that used to work. Like, those are basically the best things that come out of that whole HTML5 thing. I mean, it's one of the differences. I think it has something to do with the position of seeds, is like the primary difference. So tomatoes aren't a fruit because the seeds are inside or something like that. Don't quote me on it. I am not a botanist. Unless a botanist is someone who plays Mega Man games occasionally, in which case I guess I could be a robotanist. Danger! Danger! I just don't trust the cookies. Okay. I guess I should also point out that eggs aren't a... Many things in there weren't fruit. What if those were all things from Yoshi's Cookie? Maybe that's sort of the gimmick of the stage, is Yoshi's Cookie, given the giant cookies and whatnot. There we go. Oh boy, that's a lot of words. I will read that, presumably after I beat the level. Get the midway. Age-old question basically doesn't answer. It's both. Tomatoes are fruits that are considered vegetables for nutritionists. Botanically, it's a fruit. Ripened flower, ovary, and contains seed. Tomatoes, plums, zucchinis, and melons are all edible fruits. But things like helicopters and floating dandelion puffs are fruits too. For some reason, people hung up on tomatoes. But the fruit or vegetable question could also be worked for any vegetable seeds. I don't even know anymore, man. I don't even know. Oh, interesting. It stopped scrolling. Am I really going to deal with a giant plum? I guess I was right about the whole fruit thing. What? I'm a raisin! You make me mad now! But is he a California raisin? Also, which boss is this? Apparently I don't know what boss this is. I think this is another new boss variant. Those are hammers. For some reason, he's taking away the brightness. Ah. Tomatoes are botanically fruits, but nutritionally veggies. That is probably true. That's a new boss thing, taking away brightness. Well, I figured it could be pretty easy to implement for anybody. You just, like, subtract from that one mirror register. But I think the hammers were a bit of a giveaway. Ah! It struck me on the ground. Get me on the ground! Dad's not a plum! Yeah, combined with the hammers. I think I've fought one new boss so far. Well, not including this one. This one is clearly a new boss that's right here that I'm fighting. I hate the hammers so much. Yep, there we go. It was just a matter of staying behind him. I think you moderated 3 Kaizo hacks in the last week that had multiple of Noob Boss, Giant Koopa Boss, and Spiny Boss. That's surprising. Because I kind of figured that the Kaizo people were all about the just big boo bosses and Wendy fights. Which, in general, I find a lot more appealing. So I did run into a big boo fight that I found very unappealing in one hack recently. But still. It wouldn't have been so bad if I didn't have to do a minute-long section before trying to do the boo fight again. It's 3 coins. Press these things. I like the shapes, though. They're usually hard, which is why this is so upsetting. Fair enough. Because most people don't use it well. It's the person at the Joel. 100%, I would agree with that. Bandicoot, I moderated his most recent hack, like in this last month. And, like, every Koopa Kid was a variant of the noob boss. And you know what? It worked. He made good choices, and it paid off. Did I already hit the midway? I think I did. But yeah, it's one of those things. It would just be nice if people didn't reach for those immediately and try to design cool bosses before... Okay, cool. I did get the ball. Before reaching for, say, Undine again. There are a few bosses I'd rather not fight in the SMW central canon of random boss sprites than Undine. I'm certain it's possible to make an Undine fight that is pleasant, but I've yet to encounter it. I think the people who know how to make that kind of thing pleasant probably know better than to try. Oh, there was Undine too? Oh, yep. Can be a new boss apologist considering you use it a lot. I didn't realize that your bosses were... I just assumed all your bosses were original, so if you're using the new bosses to that extent and they're still feeling original, then you're doing a good job. But yeah, Undine is unpleasant. Maybe demanding, but if it's going to include a boss, it should be something special. Well, I'm not even going that far. I'm just saying that if you don't have, like, big aspirations, you probably should stick with the bosses included with SMW. It's one of these levels. Also, what is this music? Like, everything in this level is strange. Can I kill these things? Okay, I can kill these things. I can't kill these things. There's a sign telling me to go up there. There's another door here. I guess we'll try the door. Well, that's the thing that happened. At least in a Kaizo hack, a boss should feel like a test of the game. Yes. You can't jump on those at all. Pack your PC because you're falling asleep. And thus the final boss should be the exam. I'm fine with like having exam levels too. Like I don't really mind a level that's like, oh yes, and here are the various things you had to learn to be able to beat this. Gee. Those! It's Count Bleck. Is that a character I should recognize? I don't know too many counts that aren't the Count. And he loves to count. Ah. I don't know what to think about these Koopas that suddenly start spitting fire out their ass. Oh, that's that. It's missing a slope assist tile here. There we go. That slope has problems. Ah, from Super Paper Mario. Antagonist of Super Paper Mario, yeah. Black walls from his castle and tiles in general. I did not know that. Huh. That would explain a few things. Because I've definitely seen other people use this tile set. And I actually thought it was kind of Toho-y given the aesthetics, but it actually makes a lot more sense knowing it's 64, which means these were probably like flat polygons that were being drawn straight to the screen. Yeah, out of the Paper Marios, I've only ever played the original Paper Mario. Beat it last year on stream. It was a lot of fun. Oh, crap. Though I think probably the most amusing part was when Kapateki... well, basically I went for pure badge points as part of my build, and then at some point, you know, you can't continue that way. Several people were looking forward to letting me know that fact after it happened. I can barely see this critter. Using this tile set in a hack you're working on. Nice. Missing Out, 1,000-Year Door is an absolute banger. I've heard really good things. I've been looking into modding my Wii U to play GameCube games at some point, but I haven't actually sat down and figured out how that works. But that would be cool. Worst comes to worst, I suppose I could borrow Squiggles' GameCube if I really needed a GameCube. But until I beat Final Fantasy VII, I'm not starting on any other RPGs. Do I have access to a VR headset? Kind of. But the answer is, for whatever specific thing you're thinking of, is probably no. Man, I do not like this enemy. So I have like an incredibly early Ocarus, like one of the dev kit ones, and it only kind of works and does not work with modern things. Dolphin VR project? I have not, actually. All you need for playing GameCube on Wii U is the homebrew channel. Well, it's more or less I just haven't looked into any process of the jailbreaking. And also, if I am going to play GameCube games, I want to be able to use the GameCube controller, since I do have the Smash Wii U adapter. So I need to figure out if that works. And if that just works, then yeah, just go for it. At some point in the near future. It'd be nice to have access to those sorts of things too, simply because wider library is more fun. I've got flashcards or equivalent for most things at this point. Most things that I'm interested in playing. Like, I'm never going to play Virtual Boy games on stream, to tell you that right now. And even if I did, you know, I'd have to get a Virtual Boy and then find the one guy who makes the Virtual Boy to VGA adapters. Who makes like one every couple centuries. See if he would make one for me, which would suck. There we go. Cool. Where am I now? I'm gonna guess that's a pit. This level does not make it easy to explore. Cool. Alright, well that solved that problem. Oh, it warped me all the way back here. Thanks, I hate it. I gotta catch up on chat. As long as the fireballs aren't on screen, they can't spawn. There we go. Use Nintendo, and you're pretty sure it supports GameCube controllers. In fact, VR onto Wii and GameCube games, since 3D rendering pipeline is pretty consistent, and it works pretty well. You play pay-per-view here as if it's a diorama in front of you. That is actually really cool. Yeah, I've not had much interest in, like, VR stuff. I think my I don't know, it's kind of waiting on it. My nephew got one of the newer headsets. It's a Christmas gift. So we played around with that a bit for this Christmas Day when I was there. And Myst was actually pretty cool on it. But I'm a Myst purist and think if you're going to play it, you should play the actual OG version and not, like, real Myst or something like that. Though I could understand why, you know, people would want to play Myst that has such features as being able to walk around the environment. And other such things. But still. What do I want? Okay. I definitely didn't do that, right? But yeah, I think it's an interesting venue, and it's gotten a lot better since the last time I played with it. One of my friends was into it and built a computer just for the purpose of that, when it required like double video cards and shit. So it definitely seems like the future has kind of arrived on that now. But really, pretty much everyone just plays Beat Saber. I think this is the solution. And Beat Saber is pretty fun. There we go. Confusing but over. That's how I'd rank that level. Confusing but over. Thank you for the G's. Alright, what, 220 in? How we doing? 6 more levels. Alright. I'm feeling optimistic. xynemoD. I hope you enjoy my very extensive dungeon. Oh boy. It's so fun, it may hurt that it may hurt you. Oh, great. I half expected these to hurt me, actually. This port is also a banger. Someone who's heard this track a lot. It does remind me, I am very happy to not have to be doing anything related to judging levels that don't have new music. Which reminds me, I guess after I finish here, hopefully we'll have time to do some testing of WLDC levels. Which I think we will. I think this level looks like it's going to go pretty quick. I spoke too soon. Okay, well this sucks. Composer Mario Remix? Okay. I did not know that. It's one of those things where I play a lot of things, but I don't actually make enough stuff to know these things. Been meaning to build some more things, but it has not happened yet. In fact, I think the last time I opened Lunar Magic to mess around was... Oh, no, well, that was a while ago. Mostly when I open Lunar Magic, it's to check something out in a hack. But I did learn that it, in fact, does work on Windows 98. So... 3, 4... Alright, I guess I'll stick with easy numbers. Oh yeah, Winter Level Design Contest is the one that's currently going on SMW Central. And the only contest where the prize isn't a silly JPEG or PNG. Like they have some sort of Nintendo system up for grabs, I think. Possibly other things. I think it's an SNES Mini. And there are some other prizes too, but that's the one I recall. I'm gonna have to go through this level again to do the other 2 doors. The other 3 doors. This feels very much like the end of the game. Oh boy, it's the nauseous type of scrolling. Money, big money. You know I know better. I'm gonna stand on here for a second. Looks like this level will be over soon. The levels 1, 2. I mean, it's not like the original game didn't break this one out occasionally. Prediction: 2 more doors. Who could have seen that coming? Oh, I hate it. Oh, I really hate it. I can barely see these unless it's at full bore, and I have no HP, so... No! No! No. Alright, first off, I'm gonna go turn off the light. I'll be back. I sure hope there's midpoints too. Okay, what I think the right call... Oh, thanks for following. Give laugh. Or, yeah, laugh and love. Nope. I wasn't ready for it. On the bright side, I can try the other rooms on the way back. Prediction, beginning of the level. Yep. Some people's children. Just because Kaizo did it doesn't mean you need to do it. Well, the OG Kaizo did it. The classic 5-room castle. With choices this time. keep my power up. Oh boy. Alright, well, other half. I do not like this fellow. He's rather more violent than his less spiky brethren. I think if that room wasn't dark, I probably wouldn't have had that much of a difficult time with it. But it's a really annoying gimmick. There we go. Yep. I'm a firm believer if you want to do a level exam like this in a standard hack, you probably should stick with the multiple midway patch. Okay, I wasn't ready for that. Oh no, I'm not ready for this either. You know what? Charlie, I need you to not be doing that. I do not like the unpredictable cookie. Couldn't have hurt to have a checkpoint between 3 and 4 or 5 and 6. Yeah. Having a midway somewhere in here would have been nice. I imagine he's saving the one midway for the boss. Because this has to have a boss. Which is always unfortunate. Of course, I didn't bring my save state card with me, so we're doing this straight. And by that I mean I could switch, but I don't want to do that right now. Also, like, no power-ups in this entire dungeon. You get that one at the very beginning, and that's it. I think I'd learn by now. Charlie? His name is Chuck. Chuck Charles. I feel like in the after years and put it boss in a separate level. That is also a good plan. Like, there's ways to do it. I can understand cinematically why people may not want to do that. But, like, there's good options here, is what I'm saying. He also hasn't used any one-up checkpoints or dragon coin checkpoints or moon checkpoints. Any of the big three. If there's another type of checkpoint, I don't know what it is. But, like, those also would have been nice. Any of those. I liked one better. Charles. It's a Raucowism, I believe. I couldn't tell you the exact derivation of his name. You say, "Oh, Charlie!" and other such exclamations. It's been a long time since I've watched Raucow, though. One of those things that, since I play enough SMW, I don't really feel the need to watch quite as much of it on YouTube. Still watch some on Twitch, but not as much on YouTube. Okay. Friggin' cookie. Much better. Oh good, you can throw them the opposite direction. You know, I even saw that. I thought, you know, it'll work out. I'm presently spin jumping with a cape, but no. At least it gives me a power up between. We've done 5, let's do 6. On the bright side, thanks to this setback, we've mostly cleared what we want to see. Oh, come on. What are those? Is he throwing teapots at me? I believe those are teapots. No, those are thumbs. Huh. Give a like. Like, rate, and subscribe. Also hit the bell to join the notification crew. Because YouTube doesn't, merely want you to subscribe and see the videos you subscribe to. No, it's got to apply some AI to that shit. Make it hard for you to see the videos you're interested in. So if you really want to see videos, make sure you double, triple dare the video to actually show up in your feed. by hitting the bell icon and selecting a thing from a drop-down list, because that's user-friendly. Also, at some point, we're just going to randomly delete your comments, even if you're the one who made them on the video, just for fun. It's one of those ones I really love to see. I had a comment by, like, the Open Gamer on one of my videos, and nope, it's gone now. YouTube just deleted it. Don't know why. Same thing for some comments I make on my videos. YouTube just deletes them. Why? Who knows? I think without a cape, I'm going to have a lot harder time. But I remember the other rooms not being so bad, so who knows? Like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, sign a contract, open a ritual, and donate for more content. Exactly. It is frankly ridiculous. All because some PM somewhere said, you know what we could do to drive more engagement? Make things more annoying. And it worked for a short period of time. And then it became a race to see who could become the most annoying thing. Which is usually what PMs do, they just make things annoying. They are the paperclip optimizers of the computer science world. Oh shoot, I need to go to 6. Oh, whatever. That fits into the I can swing this offline if need be sort of thing. Bust out my save state card so I don't have to go through the entire level 6 more times. Got lucky with the RNG there. Don't forget to share, yes. I'm gonna try 8. I did not like 7. I don't think I like 8 either. The Bumpty Dance is your chance to do the bump. Thematically, it just doesn't fit. Alright, later, Daizo. It's become a massive racket. The YouTube game. The meta is no longer fun. I'm not convinced it ever was. But imagine meta. I guess that takes up a whole new meaning now that Facebook has changed their name. I just kept going. I think if I choose the right doors, it becomes a lot easier. Just because there are more power-ups in some of these doors than there are in others. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know how you make a 5 thrower, but this one is. That pump should kill me. Could I say they're under a new face? Ugh. I mean, if you've seen Mark Zuckerberg's face, you can understand why they want to replace it. To be fair, of the like weird rebrands big companies have done, neither of them have been very good. Alphabet was not a great name to change Google to. Even then, I'm not entirely convinced it made any meaningful difference for Google. I.e., when was the last time Google did something that actually was cool? Because, like, I feel like they haven't even done, like, a good April Fool's joke in a while. There we go. Fire Flower is nice. Alright, I think I still haven't beaten 6, so I need to beat 6. I think Fire Flower is ideal for beating 6. Yeah, I like 6 now. I do not like 6 now. Yep, I do not like 6 now. Alright, there's 6 levels after this. I still have to beat at least 3 rooms. Debating whether or not to hold this over for another stream and actually do some WLDC testing, since the deadline for that is coming up sooner. Gotta wait that first cycle, I cannot go faster. I even saw that. Just couldn't react in time. Okay. This time will be different. Maybe. Boo. No. I think I still hate these lava lotuses. They are one of the more evil and annoying critters in the game. What was I thinking? There's no reason to try and rush that. It's one of those things where you start like developing a level of disdain for the level and are trying to find new and interesting ways to go slightly faster, even though there's no good reason to do it. Also, I wish it wasn't so freaking cold here. Went for a walk earlier today, and man, it was freezing. One of those things that we do not do in Seattle is freezing cold. It did snow for a bit yesterday, but it didn't stick. Which is probably for the best. But still. I know I'm gonna get a power-up soon. It's not worth rushing, it's a friggin' platform. Got a frost advisory in Southern California? Dang. That seems out of character as well. Sort of polar vortex or something or other. I'm not a weatherman, so could not tell you the exact specifics of how that all works. Something that actually interested me is how the weather works. I'm vaguely aware of a lot of things that are involved, but just don't have much interest in it. Alright. And a power-up. It's a good sign. But still, we're going through the obnoxious, amazing Hammer Brother room, so I will immediately lose it by jumping into a friggin' boomerang. Have to use the less predictable cape strats. Alright. That room actually wasn't that bad. Alright, 7 and 8. Time for the Bumpty room. Was Connecticut Drift the Polar Vortex? So it lasted forever? Ugh. Bumpties! I came in with a cape, it was gonna be so good. Especially for parts like that. Okay, I think spin jump. And then not getting hit by that Bumpty. I knew something bad was gonna happen. Come on. Don't trust him. No. I'm waiting for you to do your thing, Bumpty. Okay. Beat room 7. Intentional. We are not coming back for room 7 right now. Here we are again. Have you enjoyed the nostalgic experience? To be honest, it was kind of fun. Kicking those losers again, like in the past. It's your turn now. You better do not underestimate all the powers of my Control X. Let's do it. Is he gonna cut me? Is that what's gonna happen here? Okay. It's this boss? This weird thwomp? I haven't seen this one in a while. Might have been happier that way. At least I know what to do, which is not stand there like a moron. Yep, he's a big boy. I make bad decisions sometimes, but I had to do it. Okay, guess that's the end of that. I kind of expected to actually have to do something. It's Kirby. It had to be Kirby. Oh god. I don't remember Kirby throwing bombs. Maybe it's not Kirby, maybe it's just a boss that's suspiciously like Kirby and that it jumps at you. And runs at you. And is otherwise non-threatening. In fact, like, the difficulty of the Kirby boss is basically it's unpredictable. But other than that, it's not like a terribly difficult boss. In fact, it's really the environment you put the Kirby boss in that determines how difficult the Kirby boss is. This is definitely a weirder one, because it allows him to get some verticality. Oh, I thought he was dead. That's why I didn't jump out of the way. Nuts. How many hits is it gonna take? This... He's already squished! Okay. Dome. You took a lot of hits. Alright, I'm going to take a quick look at Unknown Gift. Alright. Yep, secret code. Hey, it's my luggage combination. Alright. You still there, Faro? Because I think that whether or not I proceed is going to depend upon whether or not you know my luggage combination, but you don't know why luggage is. Ah! Whether or not you'd like to see it tested right now. Because it's already 3 a.m. Not sure how much later you want to stay up. Probably should have written that down. Who's this? And I still have to do door 7. Guess if I don't get a response, I'm just going to do door 7. Because I already know how to do this. I might forget if I have to come back. That pencil is literally just there to make sure you don't run into the wall. Okay. Still think 1. Even though I think 1, I do not like it. I'll do 1 try on this normal. Yep, 1 try. Alright, well let's go type that code in. I'll catch up on that 1 door later. We've seen enough of the evil dark room. My suspicion is it is beatable, but I don't want to spend a lot of time to get back to it every time. There's a long way back to the 1 level that has multiple exits. And I really hope this is the right number, because otherwise I gotta walk all the way back. And I will feel very foolish. Thank goodness it was. Oh, those are Rexes. I was briefly terrified. Of course. It's those things. Well, at least I don't have to enter the code every single time. Kirby cannons. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of them. But that does make sense. I was thinking about that wobble that the bullets do earlier. I'm like, oh, that reminds me of something. And it reminds me of the cannons in that 1 level, the airship level of Brawl. I forget what it's called. Still around. Dirk is also apparently testing your stuff tonight, so you're focusing on 2 streams trying to hold conversation with someone. Fair enough. I'd say if Dirk is currently testing it, then I probably shouldn't do that right now. But, I'm thinking. I hate this cannon. That's what I'm thinking. Alright, here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna see about trying to finish this tonight. If that cannon will ever leave me alone. And then we'll do testing tomorrow. And I'll show up at a more reasonable time since my, 1 engagement has been cancelled. Shotzo? Is that what they're actually called? Or is that just a thing? Okay, it's a 3-shooter. That knowledge will probably make this level easier. Because I expected them to be 2 shooters like the prior level, but they weren't. And also the background makes them very hard to see now that I look at them. This will not save me. Wait, that one did 2. So basically just the very first one shoots 3. And maybe the other ones do, but I can't determine them consistently. Okay. At least we get carrot platforms. I like carrot platforms. They're strangely peaceful to me. This is bad. Let's get away. No big hurry. Oingo boingo. Maybe choose 3 with the first off screen. That is very possible. We've seen a few of those. Very possible. Gotta make sure the first shot is off screen again. Nope. Probably should try to indulge in some scroll strats for this. Dang it. Keep cutting it a bit too close there. I think I need that green shell if I want to hit those blocks. Which does not make me the happiest of campers. Unless... No, even then, like, trying to carry one of those all the way over there would suck. This is fine. Yeah, they fall straight down, and this dies instantly. But he's breakable. That solves that problem. No midway? No midway? No cares. What am I at anyway? That was like 27 or something. 27 or something. The Great BAILENYX. DomenyX joins the party. Starting protocol. 12, 47, 42, 71. Dance of Death. I should write down that other code too. Because it's not the same code backwards, really. I'm not going to get disco waffled immediately. What am I looking at here? I don't know. This is altogether a very strange level. Cannot cape whip these to save my life. Boop. 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 were a great many ways to handle that. That was not one of the great ones. There are like all too many things in this hack. They're attracted to them. Didn't realize that was a semi-solid. You know, when you say you're not going to get disco waffled, and then you get disco waffled right in the face. Certainly these things have a proper name, but I prefer disco waffle. Except for the fact that the name also makes me hungry sometimes. I have not had waffles in a long time. I used to go to a place that did good chicken and waffles in San Francisco. Maybe next time I go, they'll be open again, which would be nice. They did make some delicious wings. What I've learned is, don't let these things live. And don't get hit by that specific disco waffle. These floors are gonna hurt me somehow. Hurrah! I get the power up. Suddenly regrabs become relevant. Swing that. I could not in fact swing it. No! I should have gone for high bounce there instead of trying to re-grab. The timing would have worked out better. My guess is that these levels do not have mid-base. And I will just need to learn not to get hit by specific disco waffles. Or general ones, you know. Calm down. Find my center. Avoid the bizarre enemies in this stage, which I still suspect are half jackhammer, half girl, but I can't prove either. Are these like from something? Did I recognize them? Are we just going to do every permutation of that specific 4-integer set? Because we could. There's plenty of them. The great thing about having 4 unique integers. Okay. They're probably from software. Thank you, Tess. Thank you. Your insight was invaluable. For fuck's sake. Well, at least I got all the friggin' dragon coins. Lion coins. This thing actually has a little bit of horizontal movement, I just noticed. I look only in the vertical plane. Oh, lovely. Man, don't do this to a guy at the end of a stage. That's the midway? Alright. Oh, Elrond's ring. Got it. Yeah, I didn't know that was what you were referring to, honestly. I'm certain my little bro's playing it if I would ask him, like, right now, or maybe he's managed to resist the temptation. Wait, it can't be! That robot is behind this mess. All this mess. It isn't any robot. That is the creator of the Control X. xynemoD, we are going to stop you two right now. I dare you to attack robotinix. Oh, I dare you to try. Robotinix, attack! I am robotinix. Prepare to fail. Okay. Didn't see that coming. Oh, I think it's Boom Boom, actually. Oh, this is creative. I don't know if I like it yet, but you know what? This is probably one of the more unique Boom Boom fights I've seen in a while. I'm suddenly playing Toho, and that's okay. Come on, you gotta be close. Shouldn't have trusted it. This guy takes like 9 hits. How many hits has that been? People who aren't playing it are either sleeping or don't have the hardware for it. Or have no interest, that's true. Even more unique than the frog suit underwater Boom Boom? I don't think I've played that one. I don't think I want to play that one. But yeah, I've not played any of the Souls games, aside from like a minute or two of the tutorial of the first one back on PS3. But I straight up legit do not know too much about it. Alright, this does not bode well. Kind of didn't expect him to stay on the ground level. Yeah. But that wasn't the way to do it. Okay. Oh, lovely. What is up with these? They don't even have URLs. Like, what's their plan? Just to send spam for the sake of sending spam? Are they testing something new? Like, I don't get it. That bot got me so frazzled I wasn't paying attention to this bot. It's one of those, like, this fight is so long, do I want to take the risk if I don't get that first hit? Or if I get hit immediately. No. Yeah, a lot of bots. Been pointed out today that a number of today's bots have been compromised accounts. Oh, that's sad. I might have to go and unban those later just because... Yeah, in fact, that does make sense. I ran across this bot that had a really good name, and I was like, man, that's a shame that that name is being used by a bot when I was doing the Final Fantasy one, because it was something like, Speedwagon is best waifu, and I'm like, that's a great name for, it's a great account name for someone who's just really into JoJo. It seemed very unusual for a bot to choose that kind of name. So I'll have to keep that in mind instead of maybe mute instead of ban or something. I don't know. Very awkward. Or really into REO Speedwagon. That is also possibly the case. I don't think anyone would ever say that a band is their waifu, but, you know, internet, I don't know. Guess it wouldn't surprise me. New plan, stay the fuck away from the bombs. Then he explodes. He dives. You know, in general, staying the fuck away from the bomb is probably just good life advice. Oh crap, he's speeding up and I did not do that right. The concept of waifu is already so cringeworthy, I don't think it gets worse if you apply it to a band. I suppose. I suppose. It's such a strange thing. Especially given its origin. I think it came from Azumanga Daioh, where the creepy as hell teacher said that this picture was his waifu. Which wasn't like it was implying it was his actual wife, because the students were weirded out enough already. And the fact that this person had a wife, let alone an attractive one, seemed very strange to them. But it kind of took off in a totally different direction. This anime. Should be ready to dive. Just kind of watching that skull now. Pulsated skull is excellent. I thought I would escape that. Nope. I believe that's the origin. At least of the term. Because, like, there is a term for wife in Japanese that is not waifu. The concept of marriage, I think, predates any sort of contact with the outside English-speaking world. So. But I believe that's the origin. And I did watch that anime back when it was popular. It was fun. Very silly. But most slice-of-life anime tend to be. Made by the same person who made Yotsuba, I believe. I do not like my positioning vis-a-vis bombs. I like this better. Somewhat better. One of those things where I'm going to do the absolute best on my first try, and then it will have turned out that I was one hit away from killing him. Not that I couldn't know that now, because I wasn't counting hits, and I'm still not counting hits. He dies when he dies. Ooh, that was laggy. Crap. I need to be counting bombs, though. 3 bombs. But yeah, I've not kept up with my anime. Just read mangoes. I'm gonna get my weeaboo on. That or occasionally play weeb games. Very rarely. I'll probably play, most likely not on stream, the new Neptunia game when it comes out. I do enjoy those. I play one of those on stream. Oh, that game was weird. Even for that organization. We're really trying to strike while the iron was hot with the whole VTuber concept. But man, that game just had so many confusing mechanics. I still don't know what going into like karaoke mode did in bosses. I'm loath to actually look it up. Crap. Do not hold on to the bomb. It never helps. Like the classic Adam West Batman. Wifey recently started watching Avatar. You know, everyone recommends it, but it's surprisingly engaging. I've heard very good things. Many of my siblings were big fans of Avatar while it was broadcast. I basically only know about a couple of running gags from it, namely the fellow whose cabbage cart keeps getting knocked over, which is, you know, a pretty standard, like, action movie, kung fu movie cliche. The fruit stand out of nowhere, or vegetable stand. Some sort of produce stand getting knocked over by whatever the protagonists and antagonists are doing. Oh no! You have 3D glasses for it. For Avatar? Oh! I think you mean... he's talking about Avatar The Last Airbender, as opposed to Avatar the blue version of Dances with Wolves. I can say, there is no movie I have ever wanted the villains to win more than that movie. I was quite literally like, man, I really want these guys to win. Because I just didn't really care about how it was supposed to boil out. I did not find the protagonists endearing enough. And Unobtainium was just a little bit too on the nose. Dances with Aliens, yeah. It was a really pretty movie. I can't say, like, of the few movies I've seen in 3D, that movie was the best movie I've seen in 3D. But I hate seeing movies in 3D, because I don't want to wear 3D glasses for, like, 2 hours. It ends up hurting my nose, because my nose has been broken. And so, wearing something on the bridge of my nose for that long tends to hurt. In fact, usually I get kind of bored partway through the movie and start watching the movie through the glasses backwards, which makes everything look even weirder. But mostly I just choose to watch movies in 2 dimensions. I like them better that way. Okay, I thought that bomb would die sooner, but I was way off. If only cinemas instead loaned everybody a Nintendo 3DS console. Some people define anime as exclusively and specifically animation coming out of Japan. You have a fundamental problem with people who assert that it's a better definition of anime than anime being an aesthetic. The arguments of acolytes. There was this really wonderful blog post that was essentially this long analogy of anime to basketball, stating that, you know, while America did it one way, Japan did it the other, and one being basketball versus basketball, and what a difference it actually made. Stating that Michael Jordan, you know, eventually went to Japan and proved that he could in fact play basketball just as well as he could play basketball, which is a very strange thing. But certainly a well-written argument. I think the fellow just liked taking random pictures from 4chan and writing stories about them. But he was very good at it, so, you know. Just remember, because the title was like, "This post is about basketball!" But I don't think it's anywhere on the internet anymore. I'm just never ready to if I miss one of his hits. 1, he's speeding up. Okay, that's a sign. Nope, bad sign. Context for that is that people who blurt out anime, Avatar is not an anime because it's not from Japan. Avatar is totally an anime. I mean, it's certainly anime styled, but is it? No. No, we're not doing that. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think it matters too much. Cartoons is cartoons. Watch the ones you like. Fuck it, Bill Cat? No, what is that? I'm forgetting the name of that one. Cool World is an anime. Who Framed Roger Rabbit's an anime. Everything's anime. HOORAY in the House, however, is not an anime because it's not remotely animated. I'd be less annoyed at this boss if I didn't have to sit through the cutscene every time. Snow White is an anime. Class is over. Alright, see you later, Matt. Seinfeld is your favorite anime. The B movie is an anime. But yeah, I agree with you, Max. The problem is like, this should be a 6-hit boss, and it isn't. It's like a 10 or 12-hit boss. In fact, I'd argue all bosses should either be 3, 6. Yeah, 3 or 6 hits. All bosses. Every game. Except maybe RPGs, because spreadsheet nature. But the fact that this guy takes like 12 hits to kill while not being terribly interesting to fight is kind of a drag. Like, if he had actual different phases after this, as opposed to the same phase but slightly more annoying, it would, my opinion would change. But it's just silly. Seinfeld's a pretty solid anime. More of a Frasier person. What was it? For some reason, I've been recommended Cheers stuff recently. Because YouTube does weird shit. And Cheers looks like it could actually be pretty good. It recommended me, I think, because of the conjunction of, like, street magic and stuff. Some scenes with Harry the Hat defrauding people. Which, yeah, it was pretty entertaining. Apparently the fellow was actually in real life a con man before he became an entertainer. It's 2 hits. How did I not see the giant red dot? I don't like where I'm at. Okay, this is fine. Further back you go, the more unintentional cringe you get. Interesting. Because I haven't watched enough, like, really old ones to grasp that. What's the oldest sitcom I've ever watched? I mean, we're not counting cartoons, of course. Maybe Perfect Strangers? I'm really drawing a blank beyond that. Oh, I guess no. I've seen, like, the old Nick at Night stuff, so probably, like, I Dream of Jeannie or Bewitched or something. Leave It to Beaver. No, not Leave It to Beaver, the Andy Griffith Show. Yeah, probably the Andy Griffith Show, most likely. I kind of like the Andy Griffith Show. I might still like the Andy Griffith Show. You know, I don't need either of these. Go away! Okay. We're back to a sense of stability. Yeah, I think this is the part where he speeds up a bit. Nope. It's not monotonic. Each era has high and low points. Well, certainly. I mean, there was an awful lot of not very good sitcoms. There was the one that got canceled within a few minutes of its premiere, which was funny, unlike the sitcom. I think they recently found a tape of it. I watched it all a minute, and I'm like, I get where you're going with this, but man, this probably should have never been made. It was a sitcom where apparently Hitler and Eva Braun managed to escape Germany and are now neighbors with some Jews. It was not a good idea. Oh, you think of the classic characters gay, isn't that hilarious? Yeah. That's fair. No, things were different then. Like MASH. What's his name? The guy who was trying to get like a Section 8 or whatever it was to get out of the war, constantly cross-dressing for the sake of wackiness. Things like that. Definitely not ideal, but they're products of their time, so it's not terribly surprising. Zinger, I think? A lot of times I've watched any MASH. My sister was more into that sort of thing than I was. To be fair, my sister's more into sitcoms in general than I am. I just don't watch much TV. I highly suspect that if I just left the level and came back with a power-up, I could beat this boss within a few minutes. So I think I might do that next attempt. I think the prior level has a power-up that's not, like, insanely far away. Should have stayed on the ground. Come on. Nope. None of that's what I wanted. Okay. I'm gonna go back a level and grab a power up. I think that will help a little bit. Oh, right, if I can make it to the power up thing because of this stupid cannon. There we go. I prefer to live off the land, but I am willing to make exceptions for annoying bosses. Because that's what bosses are sometimes. I never figured out if I actually switch the two characters. No, I'd say if I have any television vice, it's just like cooking game shows. Or peripherally related things to that. For some reason, I still like Supermarket Sweep. I know it's literally just a giant advertisement, but for some reason I still like the concept of running through a grocery store and grabbing a whole bunch of shit and putting it in your cart. Not to mention the ones with Alton Brown tend to be awesome. Cutthroat Kitchen was a lot of fun. And the original Iron Chef is actually just crazy. It is such a weird thing. They're constantly like, now I'm gonna make unisex salmon roe ice cream. Because Why wouldn't you do that if you have unisex salmon as the ingredient of the day? And that's not a joke, he actually did that. And that was an ingredient of the day. Apparently, unisex salmon are different than regular salmon in terms of taste. I don't know. I get the feeling like, you know, when you run up against the Iron Chef, and then the secret ingredient, instead of being, you know, something crazy like that, you know, interesting and relatively rare, instead you get, like, potatoes. It's gotta feel a little bit bad, man. Yep, I was right. I was like one hit away previously. Price. Oh, that would be such a disappointment. Oh, God. Because I think before you get the ingredient revealed, you have to pick the chef. And you know, if you picked Iron Chef Chinese, Japanese, what was the other one? There was Italian and French. Like, you wouldn't want to. What the heck is going on right here? You definitely would want to go. Oh, that's a Mad Sun. Oh man, this reminds me of that one hack that had like those levels with multiple Mad Suns in them. Those were so janky. This is a general rule: having more than one sun, whether in your sci-fi environment or in your Mario level, is not a good idea. Thank you. I'll take that. He got up to like 3 suns in one part of that level. It was so weird. I wonder if he ever resubmitted that. I don't always keep good track of that sort of thing. I'll take that. There was no midway. I'm fine with that. Watercrests. That could be tasty. Like, watercress can make a good salad, but yeah, you're not going to do anything like make ice cream out of it. Alright. How many exits are we at now? 29. Oh, close. Control X. Take us away from here. Be fast as everything is falling apart. Here we go! Did both domenyXs escaped? Where did they ended up? Only time knows. Created by MegaStriker. It was a pretty good hack, actually. Developed as a tribute to the domenyX troop. Oh boy, now the graphics. Agent Q, Enerkun, Ayami, Black Eagle, Boo, Harold, Dynasty Lobster, Gamma V, Something Gaming, Idol, Mathos, Ninja Raccoon, Yoshi Fanatic. Priced by Russia Man, Kevin, Jack the Spades, Miss MS, Eric, Miss Von Fahrenheit, Blind Devil, Medic, Matthew, Lava, Ice Guy, Dorolac. I can't read these fast enough. Soundtracks by Wakana, Kevin, Torchic, Torchus, Bebin, Dan the VP, Dippy, Ampersand, Infinity, Ultima, some other people. Thank you for playing my game. What does the future holds? See you soon, and I will look forward to it. I will look forward. Do I still collect Yoshi coins? Yup! They're pleasant, but one note texturally and have no flavor. But I would think of all people, Iron Chefs would be able to do something with that, you know? Like, worse comes to worse. Alright, that is one complete hack. Okay, type something to Faro. That's true, it is in fact just for show. Alright, well, there's 2 things I want to check. and one thing I have to do. One thing, I want to see what happens if I type in the other passcode that I found. Since we were typing in random numbers. Where was it? No, not Max's number. 427. Because this is totally a thing he should have done. Nope. That's a shame. And then I guess I gotta beat door 7. And I think this is done. Like, I have a couple notes, but I think it's mostly like minor slowdown, music loud. Nothing I think would stop me from accepting this, so I imagine once this thing gets exported to YouTube, I'll just take it and see what my markers look like. But yeah, it is kind of weird that castle was just kind of there. Danger desserts. Oh, man, I need to read these level names more often. On these screens, it's really hard to read them because it's black on dark blue. Right, here we go. This is also the matter of the readme. Apparently you can switch between two characters, and I never did that. So I'll probably want to look and make sure that at least nominally works. Wonder if it was a matter of like pressing L or R on the overworld or something. I would imagine that would be the case, because that's the way the jump one works, isn't jump half one works, doesn't it? I don't think there's a better. I mean, there might be a better ASM, but I think that's the only one I'm aware of. Oh man, I got Fire Flower this time. I can do this. Oh, I don't have Fire Flower. Never mind. Where's I thought I had Fire Flower. I was very excited about my Fire Flower. Guess not. But yeah, this is pretty much... Oh, and I guess I never said thank you for the GGs earlier. So thank you for the GGs now. Shoot. Oh, come on! Did I like 3 or 4 better? I think I liked 4 better, because it wasn't an auto-scroller. Especially here, because this guy is basically guaranteed to jump right on my face. I hate these ninjas. They are not my friend. I like 5 or 6 better. I think I like 5 better. Man, this is why I should have taken notes. Swear to God. One of these days I'm going to have to play a game where I need to actually take notes. I won't have my trusty graph paper. Which reminds me, I probably should send Desi some graph paper. I think I threatened to do that when he finally got a P.O. box and noticed he got a P.O. box. So I probably should follow through on that threat. Everyone should have a really nice, like, solid ream of graph paper, in my opinion. One of the best things to take notes on and draw diagrams on. To be fair, though, I never actually bought any before. I just had some that was left over in my car from various excursions at Microsoft. So, I need to figure out where to buy it. One of the sillier things. Just going back to Iron Chef, I also appreciated the Iron Chef joke in Futurama, where he says, he introduced the ingredient, it's Soylent Blue! Soylent Green is. Because the concepts are a little bit mixed up in Japanese, where green and blue are similar. Considered to be the same color. Which isn't that surprising. I think other cultures do similar things with, like, red and orange. Orange could just totally be a fancy red. with no real loss in descriptive power. I wonder how many other shows have done Iron Chef parodies. I knew that hesitating there would kill me. This Futurama is the only one that comes to mind, but I'm certain it has to have been done by others at this point. You think Bob's Burgers, that would be totally up their alley. When you think you're going to land on an NG, and you don't. Like they did a parody of Double Dare for some reason. But not Iron Chef. I hate that Ninja so much. Okay, 5 and 6. Oh wait, is that the implication that I think I missed one? I know better than that. Did it? Anyway. That's probably one of my markers is I didn't get the Dragon Coin, though I think that one was ameliorated by having the game reset on me. So... it was another fun bit for Final Fantasy VII. Prestinator came in and procced the reset the game reward, expecting it to do nothing. But it did something. It reset the entire computer. Which I still think was a very reasonable implementation of reset the game. I thought about trying to do something fancier, but I'm like, nah, it's pretty easy just to reset the computer. And unlike the other thing, it actually comes back. Oh hey, hey Faro. If you are ready, I think that I've done my due diligence online. I think I can just beat the 7th one offline, just because the darkness thing makes it really hard to see. So if you are ready, I will do some testing. You know, after this life, under the theory that I might possibly get to 7 and beat it this try. Oh no, don't apologize. There were a lot of unknown unknowns with regards to timing today. I didn't expect this hack to take quite as long as it had. I was kind of assuming a 2-hour endeavor as opposed to a 3-hour and change. Maybe I should just pick 4. I don't know. I think I hate the Ninja room. Gotta be fast here. I don't know what my plan was, but that wasn't a good one. Right! 6 is less annoying if I have Fire Flower. Because it's fairly short. Even with the annoying critters. What? Oh! Does you gotta eat the souls. Oh, I fucked up. What I get for forgetting. And I hate those. Alright. I will check 7 offline and check my notes. I think there's nothing in here that's gonna be a problem, though. Alright. Double checking Faro. Is it okay if that URL gets exposed in Twitch chat? Because I always ask that question. Thank you. I guess it doesn't matter too much because you're assuming you're going to submit it to SMW Central within the next day or so anyway. Okay. Yes, I know I shouldn't do these things, Discord. Shut up. I know what I'm doing. Hack. Change this to the testing. Loopy, do not enter